find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Breaks loose at the 40. Excellent catch and run by the senior. And we have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. Who's in the clear? Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. First and goal. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Horned Frogs looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, TCU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And it's a squib kick taken to one of the up men. The tackle is made at the 43, but that's a good return and good starting field position. And it's a bunch formation. They're going to the air on the first play. He's got it in the open. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Second down, we're going to throw it. He lets it rip. Oh, he makes the catch. He made the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught quickly. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you can...
Touchdown, Tigers! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Short pass finds the tight end. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. QB keeper all the way. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. The back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. He keeps it on a design run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
6th play of the drive coming up. pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes a quick catch. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Auburn.
Oh, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
A great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. Kind of that rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Horned Frogs will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Auburn.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They're going to run it. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here. Extending the play now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll run it here. Fighting off the defender. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a run to the left. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Horned Frogs looking to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Snags the quick throw. Breaks into the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field, looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The receiver makes the grab. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll give it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass this time. Bringing pressure. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. That sack sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now, timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Design quarterback run. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking for a man. Oh, and he flat dropped it. It's going to bring up third down for this offense.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And the Horned Frogs will send the punt team onto the field. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And here's the return now from midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Escapes the pocket. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Horned Frogs bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. So So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. That's the 20. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. Looks to the left, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just no...
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few in the play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Horned Frogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught by the receiver. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Oh, what a cut, and still going. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. The guys up front line up. It's first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Getting set. Here's second down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Now, that's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's caught. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. And the completion made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Throwing up play action. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kurt, what can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. Right now, if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the TCU offense takes the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't get his feet down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Tight end goes in motion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, TCU.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made wide open way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas Christian. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the Upmen. They bring him down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Short throw complete to the tight end. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They come up on first down, clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up the first, looking for more. Powering through a tackle. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Auburn.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he... That one in the end zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Receiver in motion now. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. He's got the first and still going. Muscles past the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the ball is picked off.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Back in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Tries to get it to the running back. And that catch is hauled in. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The back's got it on a counter. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
That's another big run by this quarterback, and he's hit the century mark in this game. Say what you will about this offense, but the man under center is putting it all on the line today.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense is still clicking. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air, him go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain, short of the first down.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. At the 20. Touchdown, Auburn. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Throwing for his running back. He pulls in the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Players are down the right side. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. The Horned Frogs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And the clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And the defense hold up here on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. He's picked for a third time tonight. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.